Hey guys, welcome back to the Bro Games 97's little vlog series, and I haven't given it a name yet, but it's Brad from the Bro Games 97, and tonight I'm going to give you a little bit of heads up of what's to come in the future for any kind of gaming system, just because I know in the last video I told you in the last couple of videos I was telling you I was collecting game systems, but in the most recent video before the one I'm making right now, I gave you a little heads up of my potential game the PlayStation 1 collection. But this episode is all about what's going to come for any game system, like just period at the moment. All right, so first off, we've got Spider-Man. I talked about this one before already. I know that for sure. But I've had so much fun with this game. I'm just about done with it. I'm on the last mission right now for the first time. Yeah, this is my first time playing it, and as you can see, it's not in the case right now because it's still in my PlayStation 1 as we speak. Because I love this game so much, and I was just playing it about maybe 5 minutes ago. But yeah, so that's one thing. Yeah. All right, next up we have Croc, Legend of the Gobo, and I've only played a couple of missions of this, but I mean, that's probably because I was so caught up in Spider-Man that I just really haven't. I've turned off any other game systems, like just games for the PS1 and any other game for any other game system for that matter. But this one I'm really excited for. All right, and then the next one for a next-gen console, Watch Dogs for the PlayStation 4. Now, it's a little weird for me. I mean, I've gotten through the first act. I've gotten through a couple of missions for the second act. I haven't the way that the story goes. It's split into 5 acts, and I've only gotten through one of them, and I've only gotten through like less than a quarter of the second act. But it's fun, but it's a little different to me because Ubisoft really doesn't make these kinds of games, and I'm not used to them. I mean, I really do enjoy this game. I think it's unique, and I think that all the hacking that you can do in this game is it's remarkable and it's unique. But the only thing that I really kind of expected, and I guess I really kind of raised my expectations a little too high for this one thing. It's the parkour, and I should have known it. I'm just a guy I'm just a tech nerd with a phone who's hacking everything, and who knows how to use a gun, and why would I be able to parkour over the buildings of Chicago? But anyway, that's pretty much Watch Dogs. Next one is an older one for the original Xbox, Ninja Gaiden. I love this game, but I've never beat it because it's so hard. It's probably one of the hardest hack and slash games I've ever played. I've played all 3 of them. I own all 3 of them. I own Ninja Gaiden, which is this one, Ninja Gaiden 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3. And this one is wow. I guess I really shouldn't speak for this one, but this one's hard. And the second one's hard. The third one's hard. They're also hard, but it's got a rich story. It's got fun gameplay, and this one has a little bit of backtracking in it. So it's gonna be like a longer series than the next 2. But I'm really excited for it. And then the next one, you might get a little confused by the one because this one's a double pack, and it's a double pack of Fallout 3 and Oblivion. Fallout 3 and The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And this one isn't really a new series. I'm just going to talk about my continuation with Oblivion. And I think I've decided to change my mind about what I was going to do. I think I said that I was going to just do the main quest, get that out of the way, and then start with all the faction quests like the Thieves Guild, the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Daedric Shrine quests. Those are the ones I've been having the most fun with, just hunting around Cyrodiil for all of the Daedric Shrines. I've been having a lot of fun with that, just getting all these unique artifacts. Like, I recently ran into Hermaeus Mora, and I recently got the Ogma Infinium. It's really awesome. And yeah, I might do a Fallout 3 playthrough if you guys are wondering just off the top of your heads. I might do a Fallout 3 playthrough, but the thing is, Fallout it's not my kind of game. I really enjoy Elder Scrolls, but Fallout, don't get me wrong, it may be by the same game studio, but it's a completely different game. See, Elder Scrolls, you basically get armor to look cool, but in Fallout, you basically just get every scrap of armor you can to survive out in post-apocalyptic America. But yeah, so that's those two. And I don't think I'm going to do a real series with this one, but I think I'm going to do a couple of episodes. I've already done one podcast with it. I don't know why I call it a podcast. I'm just going to call it like a little fun. I think I'm going to call them fun little videos, I guess I should say. Grand Theft Auto 3. I guess fun little wouldn't really resemble this one because you can't really do anything in this game with people. You just basically go around, shoot people. That's it. Drive around, run people over, smash into lampposts. God, I hate lampposts, and I think for those of you who've watched this video, you know how much I hate lampposts in this game. But seriously, I think I'm just going to do a couple of episodes of this, just to have a little more fun driving around Liberty City and doing flips with my car. The next one, I really should do a playthrough of this, but I'm kind of waiting to get the 10-year anniversary edition for the 360. Fable. I love this game to death. It's my favorite out of the 3 Fable games. I've had this since I don't know. Well, I've had this game since I've had this game for about 3 years now. This particular copy, because I've had the first Fable when it came out when I was a kid in 2004, and I really liked it, but I could not do anything with it because I was a kid. I really didn't know how to play the game, and then it got broken somehow. But then I came across it a couple like 7 years later at a flea market at none other than the recreational place that I was spending my 4th of July weekend at, and that's where I also found my PlayStation 1 a couple days ago. But yeah, this game is super fun. It's my favorite out of the 3 Fable series, and I don't count The Journey because that was an awful game. I'm sorry, I just did not like that game. But yeah, that's a one for the future. Either this one, and if I don't get my hands on the 10-year anniversary edition soon, I might as well just start it. Next one is Fable 2, and there's also another game in here. I keep 2 games in here because the other one doesn't have a case. Here's the Fable 2 disc, and the second disc I have in here is Ninja Gaiden 2, and this is I really like Ninja Gaiden 2, but I can't say that it's better than number 1. 3 I think is the worst out of the trilogy, but but that's just because I like the first the best because of all the backtracking. It's got like the RPG elements in there. But Fable 2 and Ninja Gaiden 2 are up there. They're up there for the playthroughs list. And the last one we have well, I guess not the last one, because I don't have the case for this one with me as we speak. It's in my basement right now, but I just didn't think about it until now. But the one that I'm going to talk about at the moment is called Fable 3, and this is my I think this is my least favorite out of the Fable trilogy, but it's still super fun. I've had such a blast playing this game with Marcus. Except the only thing, crap, there's a fly in here. Stupid fly, get out of here! But Marcus and I have had such a blast playing this. The only trouble that we've been having is I've always been first player, therefore I always get to choose my gender. Marcus does not. And usually if you're a guy, then the other person that decides to join in is a chick. So yeah, that's Fable 3. But the other one I was going to mention is Ninja Gaiden 3. And I don't have that one as we speak, because it's downstairs in my basement and I didn't think about grabbing it until now. But I really haven't gotten into Ninja Gaiden 3 as much, because I've only gotten to the 3rd mission, because I can't really figure out how to get past that frickin' T-Rex. Spoiler alert. The third mission is basically like Jurassic Park all over again. But anyway, that's the future of Let's Plays that we're going to do. At the moment, I plan on getting a couple more PlayStation 4 games like Thief 4 and maybe Killzone Shadowfall, and I don't think I'm going to get Knack. But I think I got ripped. Speaking of those two, Killzone Shadowfall and Knack, I think I got ripped off when I got my PlayStation 4 because I'm pretty sure that every PlayStation 4 comes with Knack, Killzone Shadowfall, and a free year membership to PSN. I didn't get any of those. I didn't. I don't really care, but I kind of got ripped off. I'm not Sony. I love you so much for all of your great game inventions. Don't get me wrong. It might have just been a box mishap, but don't take any offense to this. You're still a great company. I love you all. But I've got a couple of them. I've PS4. I've only got 2 PS4 games at the moment because I still haven't gotten one out and bought myself a PSN year membership. So I don't have PSN on the PlayStation 4 downstairs just yet. But I'm planning on going out and going to a nearby GameStop and just picking up maybe a game and a second a game and a year membership to PSN for the PlayStation 4. The only 2 PlayStation 4 games I have at the moment are Watch Dogs, as you saw earlier in the video, and Infamous Second Son. And wow, we've gone on for 11 minutes already. But before I go, I would like to announce that I'm going to get an N64 and a PlayStation 2 by the end of the month. I promise you that there will be a video showing off that I have an N64 and a PlayStation 2. So with that in mind, I have really nothing more to say. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and when this gets up on YouTube, enjoy. Until next time, peace out.